And here we are.
Here we are.
In the Room podcast. Steve Domenico, Tommy Shea.
Here we go.
Where's our cameras today? There's my camera.
There's me right there.
Camera. Today, Tommy's got a new toy. He has a holder for his mic. So, Tommy, talk for me. Make
Hey,
sure.
how we doing?
We're
Nice to see
doing
you.
awesome.
Hear me now. Can you hear me now? Remember that?
Let me see if we have sound here. Intro music. Here we go. And here we are.
Here we are.
In the Room podcast. Go ahead, Tommy, talk.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Tommy sounds sexy.
Well,
We're
thank
good to fucking go.
Here we go.
So with that said, tonight, people, we have three amazing guests. We have Jacob Bohn, who'll be fighting at Cage Titans 54, July 2nd against Peter Barrett. That was just announced
Coming
on Sunday, I do believe. Jake Hixenbough, who just fought Friday night. We attended that fight at CES 69, where he came away with a first round finish. And Pat, the Gorilla Ninja, Casey, with a first round finish of his own at Combat FC at the Shriners Auditorium. So with that said, we're supposed to be having Jake up and Jake come on at the same time. So I'm going to message them. But Tommy, man, before we have them on, a couple of minutes with you about your experience at CES 69. After we have them on, we're going to close with talking about the
Final
whole
thoughts.
show. But how was your overall experience attending as media?
It was a great time. Pretty good setup. I haven't been to a CES event in a while. I heard some not so good things about some people around. That maybe that's some side of a shoddy organization, but they seemed good to me. Everyone was in good spirits. Everyone was in good attendance. A bunch of my guys got some wins. It was nice. It was a nice night for Triforce.
Excellent, my man. Well, let me message Tommy. Not Tommy. You are Tommy. Jacob and Jake here to make sure what phone I'm going to be calling him on. So we call him from here?
You type like I do.
Yeah. Shitty. So I'm just going to call Jacob right now,
Cool.
Jake, and see what happens with
See what he
this.
has to say.
They're not on the screen anyway. I'm just going to put the volume down and see whose phone picks up first.
Hopefully he's not on the toilet.
Well, they're both coming on the show at the same time, so one can hold the phone while the other one goes and shits
Double
or pisses,
shits,
whatever we want to do.
Just like we used to
do. So Jake, I don't think Jake knows how to use his phone. So
Something's happening.
So I'm gonna call. Who am I calling? Oh, I'm gonna call Jacob. All right, his speaker is fucked. This is gonna be a great show.
Oh, yeah. Already off to a great start.
All right, so let me call Jacob Bohn because his phone works and Hixenbough doesn't. So let's get there. So usually I already have the guests ready to go, but I didn't know if these guys were going to make it on time.
Yeah,
So
you never know.
So
I
now
mean,
I'm calling Jacob Bohn.
If they're able to
See
get
what's
in
going
last
on.
minute, good enough.
See if Jacob's phone has a good speaker or whatever.
You guys are probably together.
Yeah, they're all fucking probably high as kites right now. So.
What?
There's all right, someone's picking up.
We getting it?
Nope. Yeah, no one knows how to use their video here. Are you guys? Hello?
Can you see me?
No, I can't.
We can hear you.
We can. Oh, now I see you.
There you go.
Hey, turn that the other way. Something's going on.
Turn it the other way?
Yeah, turn it sideways. See what happens. I don't. Do you have your spinner thing on? Kind of
Yeah.
to widen the screen. Get him in there, Jake.
But you gotta get the lock. You know how you got your shit where
Yeah, you're gonna be able to rotate it sideways.
Take the lock off.
If not, you guys are gonna have to sit back like 60 feet.
One? Or is it another one?
Oh, you get. Well, turn it sideways. See what happens.
Yeah, turn aside. Oh. Go with it.
Oh, is it locked in?
Yeah,
See
he's
the
probably
changes.
his rotation thing
You're
is not
sideways,
locked
no.
in. Yeah, now we're sideways. You know what, Jake? Let me call you right. Let me call you
there
right
you go.
back.
No, that's not right.
Yeah.
It's squared. All right.
Let me call you right back so you can get that rotation
All
done.
right, I'll start it like this then.
Yeah, call like that. I'll call you. Yeah, call me right back.
Tough. Maybe the screen lock, rotation lock.
Well,
thing.
that happens a lot, but
Yeah.
with when it's a recorded interview, we set that all up
Oh, yeah,
before it
beforehand.
happens. But like I said, that's why I have them on before we actually start recording. So that right now they're looking for the They're looking for the lock
they're
right
looking
now.
for the handheld camcorder, you know,
Well,
the shoulder
Tommy,
unit.
with that said, man, my night was fabulous
Oh, yeah.
at at CES 69. I got a couple of interviews, a really breaking interview with I think it was talked about in behind the scenes with. Oh, there we go. All right, accept. Who am I? All right, we're accepting. Let's see what happens. Oh,
There you
there
go.
we are.
Perfect.
See that?
Boom.
Fucking
Boom.
Who figured that up? Jake, did you figure that out?
I was gonna say it probably took both of them.
All right, let me get your beautiful faces on screen right here. So,
IT maintenance is in your guys'
right there.
future
It's
as
fucking
well.
awesome. All right, let me get you on here. So I have the boys on now. Oh, I'm so fucking happy I got you guys on. I can even put your names on and shit like that. Hey, boys, welcome to the show as a couple. What's going on?
As a couple. So what's
It's
up?
good. We're doing great.
Dude, a lot of excitement for you two guys. Jake coming away with his pro debut win on Friday night. And then, Jacob, your fight was announced a late notice replacement, Peter Barrett at Cage Titans, man. Let's get to the veteran here first, man. Jacob, you were supposed to fight at CES 69 against Eddie George, a really big prospect. That fight fell through. And then, behind the scenes, this fight with Peter was being maybe worked out. And then we could announce it on, whenever, Sunday, man. How do you feel about this matchup and, the difference in this? Can you hear us?
I don't know.
I was just making sure it was up all the way.
Yeah, you're good.
This match is it's more it's a tougher match. He's been around. He's good. It's gonna be a good fight. The other fight was gonna be good, but it was a little more, I don't know, cut and dry. This guy's a little more creative, and it's gonna be a fun fight.
Well,
I was a lot more excited about this fight than the other fight.
Now, what's the difference in the styles here? I know Peter comes right after you. He's a big veteran as yourself, man. What's the difference here? I know Eddie's pretty power, get you on the ground and try to ground and pound you. What do you feel here as far as the matchup and the differences between these two guys?
Yeah, I don't know. I just match up really well against both of them. I fight good against southpaws. George, he was just a little more plotty. Trying to get a hold of you. If the striking was working and it was working, he would stick with it. But I didn't stick with it a lot. But he is creative with some of his strikes, and he's got a lot of holes too. So
Nice.
we just got done working, so can't wait to eat.
Yeah, I can imagine. We won't keep you too long, man. It's more about Jacob because he's the special guy tonight. He had that pro debut. But you're going back to fight for Cage Titans. You got their shirt there. You're representing very well for them, man. Your last experience there, you had a fight with Joe Giannetti for the title. You came away with an injury in that fight, but that was a very, very competitive fight, man. I haven't got to talk to you really much about that fight. As far as being there, man, what happened in that fight? Did you buckle a knee? What was the extent of that injury?
Yeah, I had that injury like 3 weeks before. 3 weeks before the fight with Giannetti. But I'm not one to pull out a fight. And you're in a good fight like that, you can't really cut back on the training too much either, and that's always the tough part is in fighting is it's hard to heal, hard to stay healthy. You're usually training at if you're lucky 80%, but I've been really smart for this fight, and that's I feel really good, and usually I feel good, but I'm like, there's kinks in my armor because I train too hard and I don't recover enough, So I've just been really focusing on that. But yeah.
Excellent, my man. Well, one thing talking to Jake was he was a little worried that not worried, but you weren't going to be in his corner. You've been in his corner for every one of his fights, man. Things happen for a reason. Your fight fell through. You got to corner Jake for his first professional fight. What was that feeling like?
That was awesome. I was happy. It was meant to be. Things are they're meant to work out the way they're supposed to, and this kid's a killer. I'm so happy I was able to be in his corner for his first one and, watch him do his thing. He did it quick. He was fucking around.
Well-
no business.
Well, I mean, he celebrated pretty fiercely in there, man. The adrenaline was flowing through him, man. Let's get to you, man.
Yeah.
Jake, the Hitman, bro. Come away with a first round finish in there, man. How was that experience? We did have an interview, but we didn't, now you got to look back at it and kind of refresh the whole night, man. How was the experience, bro?
It was good, man. I really liked the whole entire night. I mean, honestly, the whole entire camp and everything, everything leading up to that, it was good. No injuries or anything like that. Fight week was good. The cup was great. Everything just was perfect leading up to that. And I went in there, just like I said before my other interview, I was already warmed up. I was sweating. It was like the best warm-up I've ever had. And I was feeling great. And next thing I know, I get told I got moved to after the main event. And I was like, I honestly didn't even care. Like, I was just ready to fight that night. And I was so happy to even get back in there. It's been like over 2 years since I fought. So I was just more excited than anything to even fight. And the fact that it was like I got out of there unscathed. I was even more excited that I get to get back in there fairly soon. So I get to experience that again.
Well,
I'm probably gonna be just as excited every time.
Well, we just played your walkout there, man. Making that walkout for the first time, man. CES puts on a pretty damn good show, man, with the walkout and the crowd, bro. What was that feeling like? I mean, I don't know where you fought as far as in your AMI and how big the places were, man. But what was that experience like walking out and seeing that crowd and just
Smoke
feeling
machine.
it?
I felt like I was just motivated. That's all I can. That's the only feeling I felt when I was walking out. I just felt so ready to fight. No nerves when it comes to that. Got it. I'm pretty calm, cool, collected in there. But that being said, that gets me so fired up.
Well,
And obviously, as you can see after the fight, that was all the adrenaline just let out right there.
Well, that's funny. You just mentioned it. I just played your fight, and then the finish, and then after the fight, just when you were saying that, it showed that, man. Dude, there was some fire coming out of you, swearing at the camera. I gotta play that too. I gotta throw it.
You didn't have to use it in your fight, so might as well use it during the celebration.
Yeah, man. Dude, you were like, it seemed like you were in there more than your first pro fight in there, man. What was that feeling like as far as yelling at the camera there? Was that something you were like, look at Jacob over there?
I just looked at the camera and I just started yelling. That's how it is, man. Like, when you're in there and it's funny. I still obviously had a lot of energy, so I was fired up, man. It's been a while since I felt that feeling right there.
This guy was born for it. He just owned every part of it. He made me jealous. My first pro day, he every part of it. He was in the moment. It's like,
There was a lot of hype going on in there, that's for sure. People were loving it.
afterwards too, I'm pretty sure the guy, I can't remember, I'm pretty sure his name's Travis, CES guy. No, my
Your boy
bad.
Travis.
But he afterwards, he's like, Jake's running around slapping everybody up, slapping the little kids. He goes, you can never leave a little kid behind. And he goes, there's one over there. Jake ran over and slammed him up. I was like, my God.
All the little kids in attendance were loving
Yeah,
that.
he's living it up. Hey, one coincidence, your original opponent that you were supposed to fight, Dion, was on the same card. And when I talked to Jake up in the back, he said you guys were kind of, talking it up and getting to know each other. Well, you guys, I don't think you guys will ever fight now and then that path will cross. What the hell? You didn't pay the electric bill. What the fuck is going on over there?
Motion detectors.
The motion sensor.
Yeah, that's fine. But what was said back there? Were you talking before his fight or after his fight, Jake?
We actually talked weigh-in day, too. The first thing that we were talking, at first we just were by the doctors, kind of waiting in line. And he said, like, they didn't really apologize, but kind of apologized for pulling out and all that. And I was just, cause like, it's all good, man. Like, the show goes on and all that. I ended up having to pull out of my next opportunity. So, like, it is what it is.
Shit happens.
God does what he does and all that. And, we talked downstairs a little bit before the fight, but we talked more, like, after the fights. He's a cool dude. Hopefully down the road, our paths meet again one day. He's a fun fight to watch, and I like this. Like I like those fights. Those fights are awesome. I'm a fight fan, so I know what the fans want to see, and that down the road would be a cool fight.
Would be a good fight.
Yeah, definitely. You talked, Jake. You talked about possibly getting in there, sooner. You came out with a quick finish. What's your outlook? What are you looking when to get in there? Is your coach there already searching for you? Like, I know he's got his own fights going on. So is it something you're gonna get by the Cage Titans fight first, and then you can figure it out?
I don't look for it. Lars does.
Give me fights is by
Lars does.
He does a great job. Best job. He's already on it. Like August or even maybe end of July. I'm unscathed. We just went a good amount of rounds today. Just getting MMA rounds. Those are fun fights, man. I mean, those are fun rounds, man. Like, it's just nonstop work. People around the gym, they always love to watch our rounds and stuff. It's always just nonstop, and it's everywhere. Ground game, on the feet, it's everywhere. One of us on top, and the next one's on top. Like that.
Well, Jake, you talked about maybe that you won't be able to make it to Jacob's fight because there's jiu-jitsu tournament, something going on. Is that still the case?
Well, no, actually, the grappling card got canceled, so I actually will be there, and I will be in his corner for that fight.
Nice,
So,
my man. Nice.
Change of plan. Boys are coming in.
So, how far of a ride is that? I mean, I think that's a little farther than Providence, or is it basically the same distance?
Yeah, it's a little bit longer. I think it's like an hour long.
Now, when you fought at CES, did you stayed the night from weigh-ins to the next night? Is that how that goes? You didn't drive back after weigh-ins and then come back the next day, right?
Me?
Yeah.
When I fought for CES, I was there from Wednesday till Saturday.
Oh, cool. So you stayed for a while. All right. All right, cool. They, excellent.
Gambling at Twin River?
Yeah.
They were great, man. They gave me 3 free nights.
Awesome.
Thank you, CES, for that.
Hey, did you celebrate? I mean, I know Jacob can't celebrate too much, but did you guys, celebrate at all after the fight?
Me and my boys celebrated. We like to have fun.
Oh, yeah?
Nice.
With just one, we had one right after.
Oh, okay. As far as you, Jake, how do you have fun? What's your fun? I mean, how old are you? 22, 20? Like, how old are you?
23.
23. You mentioned skateboarding in your interview. So, like, you guys drinking nips and skateboarding? What's going on?
Oh, no, I don't do that when I'm drunk or anything like that. I'm smart with it. I do that sober.
Injury prone right there. You don't want to fall.
Man, I just like to have fun. Like, I drink and, sometimes coke here and there after the fight.
Yes.
We had fun.
You know what? Jake reminds me of a kid. He goes out with his friends. They get all bombed. They throw toilet paper at people's houses and the trees and shit
Then
and
they
run
beat the
away
shit
and
out of
stuff
each
like
other.
that. Fucking jump on the
Yeah, we
skateboard.
don't need to be talking about that.
Jump on the skateboard and take off.
Yeah, right. Little do the people know that they're MMA guys.
But Jake, one thing, I follow you on social media since Lars and Travis and all of us got together with you, man. Dude, your fucking memes are off the chart. I've stolen a few few of them and send them to my ambassador page. Dude, my ambassador page has like fucking 30,000 followers. Like, I just put shit posts on there. Dude, your fucking memes get mad. I can't give you credit because I can't tag you on that page, but I try to like put you in the comments. Jake, you're going viral. But
That's awesome, dude.
Now,
Like,
I'm gonna have to get on that.
everyone I see that is my Facebook friend, they'll just be like, I've never talked to these people before. They'll be like, dude, your Facebook memes are so funny. I love doing that.
dude, they're fucking
I
off.
do it for the people, man.
The sarcasm is in you, man. It's in your fighting. It's in your, your celebrations and all that, bro. You're a showman at fucking 23 years old, dude. You have to go check my page out because some of your shit's on there, man, and some of it's getting like 2,000 shares on that fucking thing. Look at him. He's gonna go look at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be following you tomorrow.
This guy's stealing all my shit. What is that?
I say his nickname is the Hitman, but it should be no, it's not should be. It's the Hitman. We always call him the Hype Man.
Definitely. How's he going to be hyping how are you going to be hyping Jacob's fight coming up in July 2nd, my man? How you getting this going?
We're going to be going crazy after he wins. We're going to be going crazy. I'm going to be hyped.
Jake, did you go to his
a lot of work.
I'm sorry. Did you go to his title fight? Have you been to Plymouth?
I have not went to Plymouth yet.
was that
I wasn't able to.
Yeah, I was at that fight.
On that card.
Oh, that's right. You were injured. That was in. Yeah. Fucking Piersma fucking strangled you or something, didn't he? I know everything. I fucking know everything. I said, out of all the fucking things, he's gonna put you in a fucking corkscrew fucking move a week before your fight.
You're like a twister, right?
I
twist.
was dumb enough to get myself into that situation.
Dude, he put you in a fucking twister. How many fucking he always
No thanks. Yeah, no thanks.
fucking, I was yelling at Lars, who puts a guy in a twister a week before his fucking pro debut?
The training is harder than the fight.
That's what I'm saying.
We train with dogs, man. We train with world class.
I'm just playing with you, man. You're balls to the
I
wall.
know, I love it.
Balls to the wall all the time. You got fucking, Jonathan's got a fight coming up too, man. That guy's doing a lot of good things, man. Jacob, has he been able to help you get ready for your training camp? I know you had a training camp, for CES. Did you get any rounds with him? Any sessions at all?
Oh yeah. Are you talking to him?
No, talking about
we go out there Monday night. We go out to Synthesis
Okay.
Monday night. It's a new thing we've added in, and we've been hanging with tons of pros out there. There's so many pros out there. It's awesome. Kickboxing, kickboxing pros, MMA pros. It's just good work for us. We just added in another night of sparring, and it's good. Good work.
I know
I think that's why it was the best.
Yeah.
I think that's why it was my bad.
No, go ahead.
I think that why it was the best fucking camp that we've ever had for both of us. They're over there. We're going with dogs from all weights, all shapes and sizes, all looks. Yep.
Yeah.
He's feeling better than I've ever seen.
Yeah, and I know.
Yeah, John's a beast.
And I know. There's another fighter in there, another amateur.
My bad.
What's up?
I was saying he's feeling the best he's ever felt. He's looking the best he's ever looked. When it comes to ground game, when it comes to on the feet, especially, all that. He's mixing it up every time. It's just like we get done with the rounds. I go one round with him. I'm shot. So like everyone, like they'll be going rounds. So the next thing you know, like after the whole round, it's just like they're dead. He's still ready to go, going for the next person.
Excellent, my
I love
man.
that pace.
Definitely.
That pace on him.
Well, you got a fight pretty soon, bro. I mean, you were ready. I mean, you had a fight for CES lined up against a really quality opponent, man. Now you got Peter Barrett. I mean, that Cage Titans really explodes with the hype for these fights. I mean, we got a week and a half to go. They're going to be blowing this shit up. I'm sure they're going to have Peter on, Table Titans, or they're going to have him calling in, probably have you calling in, Jacob. As far as this fight, I mean, you came away, got injured against the Joe fight. I think he's putting his title on the line for, this on the July 2nd. So I know him and Peter have talked, have had some words to fight in the past. I don't know if they like each other, but now you're facing Peter, and you were, I believe you were supposed to get a rematch with Joe, but timelines didn't, have that happen. But is this kind of a number one contender fight, you and Peter? Like whoever wins here gets, that next shot at the 155-pound title?
Yeah, that's what they talked about. Like, and probably talk about it more in the press conference day before weigh-ins. But the winner versus winner. I'm not really worried about Giannetti right now. We're gonna fight again someday. We are gonna. I want to. It's gonna be another good fight. But right now, I got another good fighter, so got to focus on Barra right now, and I'm focused.
That'll definitely be a fan favorite.
I was peaking at CES, and I was feeling great for that fight. And now I just got a little extra time to peak a little bit harder, and I'm feeling like I'm ready to explode. It's like I don't even know how many days away, but it's gotta come a little quicker.
Excellent, my man. Well, Jacob, you and I talked, in the back room about, hanging out after the fights and, partying a little bit. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with both you guys, after the fights. Cage Titans has a great after party there. And, we'll make our own after party before the after party. I know you're fighting probably deep, probably co-main event. Maybe, you never know what happens as far as the lineup. But we'll definitely hang out after and, blow up Plymouth on the outside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a great little area.
Yeah,
that
it's
bar
awesome,
is cool
man.
down by the water.
Jacob, did you get a chance to enjoy Plymouth at all when you were there? I don't remember what the weather was like or anything like that at time of the year. I forgot. But did you get a chance to enjoy it at all?
Well, it was. The weather wasn't that nice then when we came up there, so we really didn't get to enjoy it. But I can't wait because it does look really nice, and I hear it's nice in the summer.
Excellent. Well, I know you're going to be at the press conference. You're going to have a press conference also. So will you be there early?
Yep. I'll be there early for the conference.
Excellent, my man. So I know Travis and Laz will be all over it. They'll probably be at the presser and the weigh-ins and stuff like that. But man, I wish you well, bro. Wish well travels and a rest of the fight camp leading up to July 2nd. Anything you guys want to say before I let you go? I know you got a sponsor or two, social media. I know you want to sell the stream because you're coming from a long way, Jacob. So anything you want to say, throw it out there.
Yes. Well, big time Sweet Heel helping me out big time for this fight. So I'll be wearing the Sweet Heel shirt walking out for this fight. But we're making like a little twist on it, doing the cool little Sweet Heel Jaguar mix-up shirt. Lars, look it up. But all my other sponsors helping me out for this. Titan Construction. They've always helped me out since day one, way back. And John, he's just a good dude. Always helped me out. Karate here, Tatsudo, martial arts, Tatsudo Freddy. Freddie helps me out. He's out with the guy we run here at the dojo. Anybody else maybe? I think I'm forgetting that.
There's always people after the fact.
But that's all right. We'll get him back there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure for the last time when I was out there, I had like I sold the most pay-per-views on there, so that's pretty sweet.
Excellent, my man.
I was at that fight. That place was jamming.
Yeah, that was a fucking great. I mean, that was a great fucking fight. I mean, up until that knee.
Again, it's gonna be better.
Yeah.
We have to see 3 of them.
Excellent.
Yeah, all of his fights are crazy. If you watch any of his fights, they're insane.
Yeah, they're all fucking nuts. I mean, the first time, before I let you guys go, the first time I ever met Jacob was at CES New York when CES went there for the first time, and you had a fucking mad fight against Kenny.
That's my favorite fight of his.
I was saying that was when I was in the best shape, and I was looking at a picture of me, Curtis. We took a picture afterward. I can't remember the guy's name, but a UFC fighter we took a picture with, and I'm just like shredded, looking good. And I was like, I'm back to where I was there, so I'm feeling good.
Excellent, my man. That was Jake right there, the best fight, your best fight he's ever been seen, man. All right, with that said, guys, I got to get to Pat Casey because he's been drinking this whole time we've been interviewing, so he's probably going to come on drunk and start screaming some Gorilla Ninja shit. So with that said, another full contact management guy. So yeah, guys, we're killing it as far as a team, man, and we'll keep killing it until we can't kill no more. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for coming on, guys, and I'll
Thanks,
see
guys.
you in like a week and a half.
Thank you, man. To the top we go.
All right, let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Take care, bros.
Cheers.
That's so funny. All right, so I got to call. Pat's probably like,
Good
fuck,
people.
man, fuck.
Nah, if he's
where
drunk, he
are
doesn't care.
you?
You probably forgot.
Nah, you didn't forget. All right.
If he's drinking.
No, I'm gonna get him. He's like, where the fuck are you, King of New England? Ready? I'm gonna hit ready. Pat Casey up now.
Nice.
He's probably like, fuck, dude.
Dead air.
Oh, that's right. Say something.
Did you get into any trouble Friday night?
No, I didn't. I played slots, $20 slots.
Oh.
I had one beer,
Yeah.
and that was it. No answer. He didn't answer.
It was a long night, man.
Let's see if he calls. Yeah, it was.
That was my first time ever being in there, and I was twisted around, walking around that, trying to get the fuck out of there.
That was the first time you had Twin Rivers?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, pretty weird, huh?
I would have told you how to get out of
No, I
there.
know,
No answer again. What's
I was
going
just
on, Pat?
fucking around.
Did I fuck this up? What's going on?
Maybe if he's ringing.
Yeah, but why isn't what's going on here? See how it's like bouncing? What's going on here? Hold on.
Technology's a bitch.
Yeah, it is. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
All right, let's see what happens. Maybe he had to call me. Is he in here? There he is. There's the king of fucking New England right there.
What's up, Pat?
Fucking let me get
What's
your
up, motherfucker?
let me get your beautiful face on the screen right here. Pat Casey in the house. Gorilla Ninja fucking in the room podcast. Pat, it seems like you're celebrating, celebrating a little bit. Has it been a nonstop kind of celebration since, that big first round finish on Friday? Or, is it just the occasion tonight coming on the podcast? You felt like drinking a little bit. Should I said that?
Hey, fucking. We're fucking fighters. We're not fucking.
We're not priests and nuns over here.
Surgeons. Yeah, I fucking drink like a motherfucker.
Cheers, we're drinking.
The post-win fight week, I usually drink a little bit. Yeah. No.
Yeah, the fight's over,
Yeah.
then time to party.
Yeah, exactly, man. It was a great fight. It's what the Gorilla Ninja does to, get a shit. What are you drinking, by the way?
good question.
What is your drink of choice, anyway?
Coffee, but my alcoholic drink is Jameson and ginger ale.
There you go.
I thought he was just going to
Perfect.
pull it out of his holster.
Oh, yeah.
When he did that, I thought he was just going to pull the fucking bottle out of his holster.
I have a fucking flask that says Gorilla Ninja
Nice.
on it, and it's got a gorilla on it. People make me shit all the time. Fucking yeah, I have a flask that says Gorilla Ninja on it.
Contributing to your
100%.
delinquency.
Yeah.
Well, Pat, I mean, congratulations on a fucking great performance, bro. First card for Combat FC. And you went in there and handled business, bro. Big cheers for you, man. Talk about the experience, man. You fought all over New England. Bellator, you got 5 fights or so, man. You fought, you've crowded places all over New England. What was that experience, with Combat FC and their first ever card?
Honest, Combat FC was very professional. The weigh-in was on time. They had fucking pasta for us to eat after the fucking weigh-in.
That was
The
good.
production was good. I liked the show. I enjoyed it. I think Joe Cav and the whole gang, Joe Cav, Christine, Rick Caldwell, the whole fucking crew, they did well. I was happy to fight for them. It went professionally, and I'm looking forward to fighting for them again, definitely.
Well, Pat, you did put a post up saying, well, not a post, it was in your post-fight interview about, maybe getting in there, wanting to get in there maybe in July, maybe late July or whatever, or call up. You're going on vacation in August or, come back after that in October. What's your timeline? What are you feeling? Is there, is there an itch to get back there in July? I'm sure there's promotions reaching out to you. But what's your feeling at this point?
Ideally, I would like to fight mid to late July, and then again in August. Like I said, I'm going on vacation from August 6th to the 13th, so August is out. If it's the first week of August, I can fight, or late July is ideal. And then
think October 21st, Combat FC is coming back. So in a perfect world, I'll fight late July or first week of August, and then fight again in October for Combat FC.
I is the management team already looking for a fight for you in July, or is they letting you celebrate a little bit this week and then they'll go for the search?
Fucking, I've been offered fights already. Fucking July. Yeah. Titans was trying to fucking get me to fill in on short notice. So yeah. There's always fucking fights for me in the area. But I'll be ready mid to late July, and then first week of August, and then the fall. I mean, people always fucking reach out to me all the goddamn time, but
Especially after a good fight.
Be mid July is the earliest, but preferably late July, and then the Combat FC in October is ideally what I want to do.
Excellent. So is that I would imagine like that's definitely in the works, getting you back on that at Combat FC, because Joe Cav is putting on a great thing. He's got a big backing. So, for you to be a face for them and help them out and them help you out, man, that's something big for you, man.
They're a good show. I mean, I know in the past, Joe Cav and I think it was WCF back then, they were one of the big dogs in the area, definitely. And I could tell why. I mean, the production was good. It was professional. I enjoyed fighting for them. I look forward to fighting for them, in the future. I would like to get one before that. You know me, I like to fucking fight often. I don't like to wait too long. So I definitely want to come back for Combat FC again late October, but I'm looking for something kind of in between. And I think that Combat FC could be a good in other guys in New England. We have a lot of fucking UFC Fight Pass. We got CS. We got them now. We got more options for UFC Fight Pass. And I think Combat FC's, it was a very professional promotion. I enjoyed fighting for them. So it's another good option for guys in New England.
Dude, one thing I know, I watched the Fight Pass. I was at CES. Travis and Laz were covering Combat FC, so we had to split up there. But I was watching their stream, man. They put on a fucking great show, man. Like you said, the production and just the overall look that they put for that stream, for that Fight Pass stream, was really well done, man. I would imagine, like you're saying, that same kind of professionalism was done in the back, in the back room and in the behind the scenes, bro. Question: you didn't fight on the Fight Pass portion. Was that because you wanted to fight earlier? Like, what was the reason behind that?
That was not really me. It was because I have a good record and my opponent didn't have a good record. So I think for Fight Pass purposes, they didn't want me to be on there with a good record against an opponent with a bad record. It would look bad. That's really what it was. It wasn't me. I mean, I was probably outside of me, Tim Karen, and the guy who was the main event. I forgot his name.
Rico Dusula.
Me, Tim Karen, and that cat. We were the most established fighters on the entire card, but my opponent had a bad record, so I think they didn't want to put that on Fight Pass because it looked like a mismatch.
Okay.
Which I understand. So that was the reason why. I mean, I was the best fighter on the fucking card.
Yeah, it was.
On Fight Pass.
Well,
Yeah, so that's why. It's because my opponent, not me.
Oh, cool. Next time, Fight Pass, just fucking reverse the record, man. Just reverse the record. That's what I'm saying. Throw it on there.
Yeah.
I fuck up records.
They always do that when guys got a lot of fights but a bad record. They never say their record. They're like, this guy's had 35.
Yeah. You don't have to put his fucking record out there.
Like the old boxing days.
What the fuck?
30-0.
Fight Pass. Come on.
Just said 20.
Yeah,
35.
they goddamn missed a fucking great fight. Pat, I'm gonna go to our Instagram because we do have 30 seconds to. The fight only lasted a minute. You did I was asking your cousin Brett for video on the fight because it wasn't on Fight Pass. He sent me a video, but you landed an overhand right in the beginning of that fight, but it wasn't part of the video. I couldn't get it. So I do got the end, man. Talk about the fight itself, Pat. How you fell in there, man. All out fucking Guerrilla Ninja ground and pound, dude, man. Talk about the feeling in there.
Back to my old style, man. I mean, early in my career, I had a lot of fucking vicious ground and pound. I mean, I came out, I threw an inside leg kick and then an outside leg kick, and he tried to crowd me when I threw the outside leg kick. He tried to punch when I kicked, and I think I landed a 3-2, and then dropped him half across the cage, and then he tried to shoot, which probably wasn't really anyone's fucking strategy against me. He tried to shoot after he got hit, and then I got double underhooks and dumped him and just smashed him until the ref stopped it, you know.
Well, the ref could have stopped it a little earlier than I mean, I don't know how much punishment he was taking, but there was no getting out of what you were bringing down to that guy. Pat, man, your energy looked off the charts in there, man, nonstop, bro. How do you feel right now?
I mean, I'm not an excuse guy. I mean, my last fight, I had some injuries. I didn't really fucking talk about it much because it is what it is. If you fucking sign a contract and you come in to fight, you fight. So last couple fights, I had a little bit of an injury that kind of prevented me from training the way I should train. But I fought anyway, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? But this camp, I felt myself. I trained properly. I left no stones unturned. And I would have, the guy that fought wasn't the best, but I felt in this camp that I put forth, I would have fucking beat anyone in there, to be honest. I mean, I was on top of my game. I feel like when I'm healthy and training properly, I don't think there's anyone in New England more talented than me. I mean, you've seen me from, the years. I'm a dangerous fighter. I smash people quickly since I was fucking started. I've been smashing people in the beginning. So,
ground and pound.
Be prepared and, from, full camp, I can beat anyone in the fucking area. That's what I believe.
Excellent. Well, you're with a real good camp. I mean, not that you haven't been in the past, but now a steady camp. COVID kind of fucked a lot of things up with, camps. Just not being able to work 100%. Pat, you were getting fights for Bellator. You were jumping in there, man. Even not being able to train, 100%. The fighters that you were fucking fighting at Bellator, they were training 24/7. They had all the means, necessary. They were Bellator's kind of people. Props to you, bro, for taking these fights, man, and staying active during COVID because, you've, even though you didn't win all these fights, man, you're still on top of your game and still a big draw as far as anywhere you want to fight. Where'd he go?
Where you live,
Audio
the
sucks.
fucking region, you know what I mean? I mean, we live in New England, the Northeast. We're very, I don't want to get into politics, but we're a very, liberal area. So we were very closed down, you know what I mean? So I took some fights during fucking COVID where I wasn't really training. But, when my told me the money, I said, I don't give a fuck if I'm training or not training. I fought some fucking killers off the couch, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I fought at 85 against Daniel Madrid. I fought at 70 at Roman Falardo, who's stoning everyone within a minute. And I lasted fucking 2 rounds with him with no camp, to be honest. You know what I mean? So I wasn't going to pass up on the money. Bellator was paying big money for them fights, so I took them. I bought a fucking house, I'm not going to complain about it, you know what I mean? I lost them both, but it, helped me out financially, so I took them. And now, we're kind of more back to a point of normalcy. I got a real camp at Grizzlies, Grizzlies Wrestling, so, with a proper camp, man, you've seen me since I was in the beginning, man. With a proper camp, I'm fucking dangerous, man. I can fucking fight anyone. I have the talent to fight with anyone and fucking all over the country. So, we're locked in and, I'm looking forward to continuing forward and fighting. I fought some real killers on really no camp, man. 1 week, 2 weeks, just fucking. I fought some real killers and did decent against them. So when I have a real camp and I'm focused and I have proper people to train with, I'm dangerous for anyone to deal with all over the world.
Excellent, my man. Well, a couple more questions before I let you go, bro. One thing you did mention, Cage Titans, offered you something. I'm not going to say names or something like that, but you have a fighter from Grizzlies making his amateur debut for Cage Titans. So talk about that.
Yeah, my boy Tom Duffy, I like to think I might have inspired him to fight. He's a good friend of my cousin Brett, certified G Casey.
We talked to him last week.
running his mouth and winning fights. So, yeah, Tom Duffy's a good friend of Brett, a good friend of mine. He's got a fight coming up July 2nd for Cage Titans. They tried to. I'll be open about it. They tried to offer me a fight with Giannetti for Cage Titans, which fight I would fucking definitely do that fight, but 10-day notice. They notice, I don't need to rush that. So, I would love to fight Giannetti in the future, but not on no notice. You know what I mean? So, but Duffy's fighting. Hopefully Duffy gets his first win, and I'll be there to support him.
Oh, so that was going to be my next question there, Gorilla Ninja. You're going to be in the house at Cage Titans?
Yeah, I hope so, unless I got a lot of fucking family shit. And, my wife and nephews, and I don't know. Fuck, my wife tells me what the fuck's going on.
I know.
So,
She's the real king of New England right there, or queen of New England.
Same, bro. Same, bro.
That's the king and queen of New England. Yeah, I try not to fucking, the only opponent I won't go against is my wife.
Damn right. Smart man.
Oh, fucking, but I'm gonna try to go. I did want to potentially fight on the Cage Titans, but not a fight like that.
Yeah.
They asked me, you want to fight fucking Giannetti? He was a good fighter. I got respect for him.
Yeah.
I would love to fight him, but not on fucking a couple days.
Yeah.
Notice. So,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get it. They're trying to save the card, but I'm not gonna fucking. I'm back. With my excitement, how I fight and my following, I'm always 1-2 fights away from something big. So I don't gotta fucking rush on 10 days. And, you know what I mean? It's stupid.
Well, here's here's the thing that my thought is, manager side, bro, you're not going to be able to sell tickets. Joe's been training. I mean, you have been training too, but I mean, he's somebody you have to train for. You have to have a fight camp for. You know what I mean? Joe's, the 155-pound champion. I would imagine this was at a heavier weight, right?
But I cut to 70. You know what I mean? So cut to 70, I'm already well above 70 right now. So I'd have to cut again.
Yeah.
I just cut a couple days ago. It doesn't make sense. I respect Giannetti. He's a good fighter. I would want a camp for him, certainly. But he's more of a 55er. I'm more of a 70. So I feel like they do that a lot. I think Cage Titans is a good show, but every time they offer me a fucking fight, it's always like 2 weeks notice, 1 week notice. They never want to give me any other guys with like.
Hey, can I throw some bean out here where I threw to Lars and Travis about a matchup for you? I thought maybe you and Marty Navis would be a good matchup.
Definitely. One of my coaches, Jason Franklin, he always tries to fucking get Cage Titan fights for fucking guys like Navis in the past, fucking Joe, and who the fuck guys like that. But every time I feel like I like Cage Titans, but I feel like every time they offer me some shit, it's like 2 weeks notice or 1 week notice. I'm like, if you want me to fight one of your guys, give me a fucking camp. They're always trying to fucking give me like a 1 week, 2 weeks. It's like you're trying to sneak one up on me or something. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a little shady. So.
Well, one thing I know about Mike Polvere, when you're there, and if you do show, he'll come up to you and he'll treat you like you're part of the family there. And I think if you talk to him man to man and 1-on-1, I think you guys can probably get something worked out in the future and give you a proper gift because he knows you're a ticket seller. Not necessarily a ticket seller because you're coming from a long way, but we do know the jungle brings fucking busloads of people no matter where you go. And they also offer that stream that I think you could sell a fucking ton of fucking stream shit for them.
Everyone I know for Cage Titans says it's the best atmosphere in New England, and like the arena and all the stuff.
I agree.
And I appreciate it, man. I fuck with them. I just feel like every time they offer me a fight, it's never like you got a month and a half or 2 months to get ready for it. It's always like some last second shit. So I'm like, it's a good promotion. Like I want to give a good showing. I want to bring people. I want to fucking bring a lot of fans. Me, fucking the Casey's bring a lot of fucking people in the area. So I don't want it to be some bullshit like last second and whip it up, at the end. I want to have a time, a month, 2 months to fucking, prep this shit so we get the real experience. I don't like They always try to fucking rush me. I'm like, I don't need to do that, because I've built enough reputation in the area where I can fight for people all the time. I don't need to rush a 2-week, 3-week fight when I can fucking, get a real proper,
Hey, you know what, Pat? Talk to Lars, because exactly what you said is what I said to him today. I said the same thing, man.
I was gonna say, especially
man,
going.
They do cool shit, man. They do like fucking post-fight, press
They're the
conference and all
big
that
show.
shit. Like, I can bring some people there, but it's like I'm not trying to whip it up last second and like that's like half-baked shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like I built myself up in the area enough where like give me some respect and give me some fucking time. Don't fucking you want to fight this guy on fucking 8 days notice? Like build it up. Let me get some fucking real shit going. I'll bring some people out there.
A
Excellent.
skinny guy
No-
too that they
no
call
fucking doubt.
Skeletor, so the weight cut on that is you can only
and
imagine.
one last thing there. We got the beans out of you, Pat, tonight, as far as, Joe Giannetti needing the matchup here or something. I'm sure Cage Titans is probably not happy about it, but this is the show that breaks news.
Yeah, right.
We are the bean
Both the
show
other
here.
guys, too.
But like I said, that fight, Joe doesn't have to cut any weight. I mean, he walks in there at 170. Pat, you be cutting weight. You're on a fucking liter of fucking, some, Irish
Jameson.
whiskey
Yeah,
right
J-Lo.
now. Celebrating.
Like 200 fucking pounds.
I know. Pat, you were back in the gym fucking Saturday morning drinking like 7 quarts of protein drinks.
Thick boy.
Right now, man. I can't be doing that shit. Man. Give me some time. I'll fight fucking anybody
listen,
with time.
but
I don't
listen,
give a fuck. I fought people in Bellator in fucking couple days' notice. Just give me some time, and I'll fight any fucking.
One thing I know about Pat is he goes to the gym to buff up because that's what his wife tells him. You have to. I need you to look like Adonis, so you have to go to the gym. And he went Saturday morning right after the fight.
Smart man.
That's what when I'm cutting weight, when I'm fighting at 70, my wife don't really like it. Man. She's like, you're a fucking bag of bones. You know what I mean? It's like I feel a little not masculine, to be honest with you, when I'm fighting at 70. She's like, you feel like bones.
A little cranky.
So as soon as I put the weight, if I get a chance to put the weight back on, I put it right back on. 70 is a cut for me.
Yeah.
Some people say 70, I gotta take time to make
Yeah.
70. I'm not a tall guy, but I'm thick. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So 70 takes some time for me.
The Gorilla Ninja. This kid used to cut the 155
Yeah.
when he's an amateur.
Not easy, I'm
Fucking,
sure. Not easy.
Almost died. In all honesty, I almost died at 70 once. I had
Sheesh.
fucking renal failure.
Wasn't that the Bellator fight or something like that? Like you fought that Russian kid or something?
Yeah. My first amateur loss at 70, because I came from a football playing background, so I was a big fucker. So my first fight I lost as an amateur, I had renal failure. And then my first fight I lost as a pro at 55, I also had renal failure. I was fucking pissing fucking brown. It's like Coca-Cola.
Terrible. That's terrible.
It's tough, man.
I really couldn't picture at 55.
Yeah, him at 55. I mean, it's the chimpanzee gorilla. It's not gorilla ninja. It's
The
a
orangutan ninja.
ninja.
It's a little rough.
More power to that, man.
All right, Pat. I'm gonna let you get going, man, because you probably have to work in the morning. Sleep off the whatever you got in you, the whiskey there, the Irish whiskey. Tell your wife there I love her. She's doing wonderful things for you, taking care of you, making sure that you are running on all cylinders, bro, emotionally and physically. Man, congratulations on everything, Pat, man.
right.
Like you said, I've been talking to you since, well in the beginning, man, when you, killing people in like 5 weight classes as an amateur, dude. And now, you're doing it as a pro, man. You are the king of fucking New England. You call the shots, and you have been, man. Proud of you, bro.
I'm look forward to continue fucking. I'm back on track, and I'm always one fucking way a win from something big. You know what I mean? So
That's right.
I'm gonna keep.
You're only 31 years old too, right, Pat? 31. So plenty of fucking MMA fights, and what you want to do in the future, bro. So congratulations. Last thing, Pat, I will be at Cage Titan, so make sure your amateur guy there comes and talks to me. Make sure you come and talk to me. I want to get a word with you, about the experience there that night. And maybe there'll be some some words in your ear from Mike Pulver about something in the future you can spill the beans about.
Mike Pulver, give me a fucking game. I like the fucking show. Stop fucking giving me 1 week, 2 weeks. Give me a fucking real camp.
No.
Give me a fucking real camp. I'll bring a whole bunch of motherfuckers out there. Give me a real camp. Stop trying to sneak one by on me.
That is not so much to ask for.
Mike Pulver hates my guts right now.
Steve?
With that said,
everyone says like the Cage Titans is a great experience. It's a great show. I respect it. I think it's great. But every time the motherfuckers offer me some shit, it's always like 1 week, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Give me a real fucking camp. I'll fight anybody. 2 weeks. Give me a month. I'll fight any fucking buddy alive. But give me some time.
that's definitely coming out.
Makes
I'm
sense.
cutting that piece out. Give me fucking somebody.
Yeah, right.
Hey, with that, Pat, anything you want to shout out? Any thank yous? Anything you want to say before I let you go? Because we're going to talk about you when you get off the air.
Touch it.
Absolutely, man. Just a continuous, thanks to my team, Grizzlies, Grit and Gratitude Wrestling Academy. We're moving up, man. We got a lot of fucking big-time amateurs on the scene. Arvelo's Martial Arts Academy, that's my striking coach, Hector Arvelo. We got a good team. Thank you for everyone, in the Western Mass area supporting me. The jungle, my family, my wife, my fucking kids, everyone in my family for continuing to support me. New England MMA, you, Travis, Lars, this new guy. What's the new guy's name?
That's Tommy.
Tommy.
Hood.
That's right.
He's my new co-host because I need someone to bounce shit off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you all for
I appreciate you too,
helping
man.
New England MMA out and bringing us to a higher level. I appreciate it. I am New England MMA. I've been doing this for a long time, so I appreciate you all, and I'm just ready to get back in the fucking cage, and
All right,
yeah.
my man. Hey, as far as Saturday night, first drinks on me. All right, my man.
That's right.
First drinks on me.
my man.
Hey, last question there, Pat. If you do make it to the show, is your wife going along with you?
Hey, I gotta ask her. But she may come.
She might be watching the kids.
Sometimes she's a little annoyed by my antics.
Yeah.
Sometimes she's into it, so we'll see.
That's all right. Tell her I'll take care of you. Tell her she has the night off. I'll take care of you.
Oh, yeah. Nothing to worry there.
Yeah.
All right. With that said, Pat, man, hey, thank you so much for coming on, giving me time tonight. And, dude, I'll see you in a week and a half. Hopefully, if you're at the show. But if not, I will be there taking care of your amateur guy there, making his debut.
Grizzlies wrestling.
Cheers, Pat.
Oh,
Cheers, my man. Here's coffee. Yeah, I don't know his battery I lost.
Yeah.
All right, Pat, we out of here. Look at he's got water.
I love you, man.
He's an athlete.
Later, my man. And he's out.
That's it.
That was fucking funny.
Yeah, the audio's tough.
Well,
What are
it's
we gonna
because
do?
you got the ear things
Yeah.
in, and it's
back
Wi-Fi.
and
It's
forth.
it's the thing. So
like-
it's
like
all
a
right,
gate in
man.
there.
I don't give a fuck about that.
No, it's good. You didn't get
So
it.
yeah, so
Cut off.
there was a lot of things said in that interview that I don't think was.
That got cut.
that was
Oh, no, I
meant
bet.
to say.
Yeah.
He got offered the Giannetti
Yep, that we were talking
fight on a week and a half notice.
It's no fun.
Listen, I knew about that.
No.
As pot management, no, you're not taking a fight a week and a half notice. when
Title
a
fight
kid-
was that for the title?
Could
Yeah.
be the 170.
Because that's what
title.
Joe's got right now, right?
No, he won 55-pound
Oh, okay.
title.
So a different title.
So they were gonna bump it up to 170, which Billy Goff owns that title, and he's fighting on the Contender Series. But do you take the title away from him? He hasn't made it to the UFC yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You would
You
wait.
don't want to strip it yet.
Maybe it would have been a interim title because he has it. But it looks like they were making a title fight just to save a fight,
Yeah.
and throwing Pat in there.
And
like
he didn't want
Pat
it,
said, if he had a proper training camp. One thing, one big thing is Joe's grappling is fucking off the hook.
Yeah, I was at that last Cage Titan ones with Joe. It was good.
His grappling is off the hook. If you don't prepare for that, if you don't have time, if you just jump in there thinking, I mean, He's gonna, you know what I mean? You have to
You
prepare
get a
for
full
a
camp.
fight
You
like
need a
that.
full camp. I wouldn't even
Yeah.
imagine not, especially on a bigger stage and the big
Yeah.
slot for that one.
I mean, here's the thing: if it's Bellator offering him that fight, Pat's gonna make fucking 15 grand.
Yeah.
For that
Yeah,
fight.
that's
You know what I
different,
mean?
you know,
That's. I mean, like you said, he bought a house with his 2 fights and jumping in there.
National stuff, money.
But
yeah.
as a management team, you know, to talk about it, you know, no, it's like you know, you know, this kid just won a fight and he can get a better opportunity with
That's what it's all
Combat FC. You know, so all Cage Titans can, like you said,
Yeah.
put a matchup for him
pony
in
up.
the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
With
and
Joe,
show
or
him the
whatever.
right way. Yeah, show him the respect to give him a full camp and hey.
I do like that Pat Casey against Marty Davis fight,
Yeah,
though. They're
yeah,
both 170s,
Yep.
even though Pat cuts a lot. Marty Davis is a big dude.
Mm-hmm.
He cuts a lot of weight, I imagine, to get the 170. Marty, his last fight was a loss against Billy Goff. That'd be a
Billy's
great fight.
great,
That'd be a
Pat's
great
great.
fight to welcome Pat Casey
Oh yeah.
to the Cage Titans.
Oh yeah. He seems like he's
cage.
enthusiastic about it as well. Who doesn't
yeah.
love Cage Titans? You know.
Yeah, the only thing is he doesn't want a short notice fight for
right.
him. He wants
Yeah.
time to prepare. And Pat sells 1 billion tickets
Mm-hmm.
and shirts and shit. That guy needs a month
Yeah.
to sell himself because that's where he's making his cash.
Let him flourish. Let him flourish.
That's where he makes his cash.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Fucking awesome. So, dude, all right. Well, now it's me and you
Here we are.
talking. What I'm gonna do is go to our New England MMA Instagram because there was so much shit going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But let's get back to
Friday night.
CES
Yep.
69 Friday night. Your first time going to CES
Sure, to that one.
to that place.
Yep.
You know, being media there.
Yeah.
Even though we didn't feel it, we were the only media there, except for the little Asian guy
And I was chatting with him.
from Fight Island.
Fight Island,
Fight
exactly.
Island.
So I went and looked at him. They got 30,000 viewers on their
Yeah,
Instagram
but
thing.
you know they have all little guys like him.
Yeah.
Like they're
They don't know a lot. I was looking at his setup, so I was kind of taking some notes on what kind of setup that I would want to get. He
Yeah.
had the good tripod and everything,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, it was a good scene. Like you said, not a lot of media. A lot of people scooted into the media section, the VIP section. It was great. That was perfect for us. Front row seats. We could see all our peoples. Like I said, there was 7 Triforce guys going that night.
Yeah.
Win, lose or draw, all my guys, all the Triforce guys. I say my guys like I fucking give a shit. You know,
No, they're your guys.
I'm there to watch. You know what I mean? They all did really good. Super proud of every single person I saw in that place. Any team, anyone who's just part of the whole situation, the whole New England martial arts, mixed martial arts, CES did better than I thought they were going to do. It was great. We had a great time.
so seeing it on Fight Pass and seeing it in live. It's so different,
Oh, yeah.
isn't it? It's
Yeah.
fucking different.
Oh yeah, it's definitely different. I mean, when the cameras are in the fringe cameras looking at it, there's no better view than those cameras, you know. But we had our good seats, so
Yeah.
we saw whatever we wanted. We were moving around. It seemed like there wasn't a lot of. No one cared where you were sitting in there, you know. We could just go
No,
and sit.
it was informal
Yeah,
that night. For
exactly.
some reason, it was like
Maybe they were just
nobody
glad
was
to have
yelling at
people there.
anyone. Like you're
Nope.
sitting in my seat.
No,
like,
everyone was
people,
mad, very chill. All the ushers were very chill. The whole standing room section, everyone was thrilled to be there, and it was a good vibe. Everyone was cheering, going nuts. There wasn't a lot of, sometimes teams and fans who, for different fighters, will not be getting along with each other in the crowd. We were watching that video the other day of those people
Yeah.
throwing chairs.
Pat's brothers.
Yeah,
Pat's cousin.
exactly. We don't want none of that. We're getting a little old for those chair throws, you know.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah,
good.
I can't duck as good as I used to. You know what I mean? Fucking
the moneymaker
right in the
here.
cranium.
Yeah, should
right
we
away.
should we wear our
At
mouthpieces
this
in
point,
there?
it probably wouldn't affect me because I'm already at that brain damage.
Yeah,
level,
we
you
were,
know?
the beers were flowing that night, so
They
we were
were.
feeling good, you know.
Dude.
Yeah, not
Dude,
expensive
I love
either.
the fucking waitresses. Like,
Sure.
not waitresses, the bartender. Like, there's one there that I would totally marry. But,
There looked like
twice her
there was a
age.
lot of Native women in there, you know. That's what it is, you know. It's all the Native Americans down in the Twin River. And
Yeah,
then-
well, you know what? Ashika Jim, I think, has a lot of. I think he might be Native. I don't know.
Sure, some sort of
it might be
affiliate.
that point, that part, but he had a huge following. He
Cool.
took the 135-pound title, man. That title, I have to say about CES, your bantamweight title has fucking gone through some fingers in the last fucking 6 months. I mean, you had Jay Perrin. You had the kid before the dude from Florida that Jay Perrin won the fucking title against, and then Jay Perrin goes to the fucking UFC. Jay Perrin was
Yep.
supposed to defend that title against Ashika Jim, but he got a call up for the UFC. Then Ashika Jim got injured, so he couldn't fight for that title, and then Andre Sukhumtai comes in out of nowhere with the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy fight for the title, and the Jiu-Jitsu guy wins. They, I would imagine CS
hands
definitely
against.
wanted fucking Andre to win, but the other guy wins. That guy relinquishes the title, or maybe CES stripped him, and he went fight for LFA title.
Oh.
So that I was like, no one, that was all swept under the rug. No,
Oh, yeah.
like I didn't,
No one hears shit.
I'm not like I used to be asking questions. Hey, why is that guy fighting
Yeah.
for LFA? And now the fucking CES title, the guy just had it fucking a month ago. And now it's because CES wants you in their contract. I know this by manager. They require you to defend that title
At least once.
at least once or maybe twice
Yeah, yeah.
before you move on, or they take that title, sue you, or whatever the fuck
Oh,
they
that
do.
sucks.
But at this point, no one gives a fuck.
Yeah, right.
It's, you know what?
No one
I'll
even
go to
remembers.
LFA.
Yeah.
Like LFA is
They
like
will
huge.
relinquish their title and go.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you're making a living at this. You know what I mean? You could sit on the shelf for fucking 6-7 months before they get you another title. Go make your fucking
Yeah, get-
$5
get the
grand,
money.
five grand that 5 and 5 or whatever the fuck they're gonna give you for that title, and go do it, dude. The days of fucking be held down by regional promotions are over.
Are over, yeah,
You
right.
know what I mean? It's like fucking. You have to get.
It's
You
kinda
have
like
to.
it's a guaranteed contract in football. There's no such
Exactly.
thing as a guarantee.
These people aren't making fucking tons of money.
No.
Like
They have
fucking
families. They need to feed their children. It's a
How
recession
much
right
you
now.
think Jake fucking Hixenbough made for his fucking pro debut? 300,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
300?
yeah, like $1,000
That was his
bucks.
gas money
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get there.
Didn't even cost
It was
that much.
fucking gas
Yeah,
money.
yeah, it's sad.
You got to do it because you fucking love it. And
That's the
eventually, if you're good enough, you get paid and you make a living on it. But no
tough.
one's making a living out of fucking fighting.
You got to train. You got to teach. You got to really get all the
Yeah.
aspects in.
Yeah, that whole side of it is bringing in revenue
It's the
for
side
you. So
hustles.
you're not making money solely on fighting.
It's a hustle. It's a hustle, and that's why we love watching these guys and talking about them because you ain't gonna do that,
Yeah.
And maybe we can start duking it out right in here.
Fucking what the
Let's-
fuck?
let's move this
Hey,
table.
throw us $5. Hey, fucking cash app.
Beer
It's
money.
like, right now.
That's it. Get us a case
People
of beer.
fucking pay a ton
Yeah,
of money to watch
yeah,
me
sure.
get my ass kicked.
Yeah, me too. I know. Let's come on. Let's get some bets going on right now.
Tommy's heard some shit, man.
You told me about it.
Dude, we all try, but dude, fucking like my whole fucking time doing this, man, I have been threatened a million times.
I believe it.
And no one's ever fucking laid a hand
Oh,
on me.
of
I've
course.
gone to so many fights on my own and shit like that. You
Yeah.
see me in there, I'm fucking in
Yeah.
the middle of the crowd.
Yeah,
Fucking,
but
you're-
all your peoples are fucking killers. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? What's someone gonna start shit talking to you when you're fucking sitting next
then I
to
get-
Johanna
I
Castro?
get Pat
and things?
Casey to go fucking beat him up,
exactly.
ground and pound the fuck
Exactly.
out of him.
Exactly.
Get Brett and his
Yeah.
people to throw chairs and shit. People are like,
Yeah, oh yeah. You were moving and shaking in there. A lot of your friends, I mean, you're spazzing here, and
Yeah.
but when it's professional time, it's fucking professional time.
Yeah,
You
I
can
try.
tell.
I try.
Yeah, man. It
Like
was
this
good.
is a party night, like Wednesdays. You know what? That whole first interview with Jacob and Jake, I fucking didn't even drink a beer. I forgot all about.
I didn't know
it.
you had them. I saw you drinking a
Well,
coffee. I was like,
trying
okay,
to
it's one of
fucking
those
figure
nights.
out the fucking. They threw me for a loop. I didn't
that's
know if they
cool.
were coming on. They were coming on, and I got the phone call. They fucking get together. You think
Well, now that the Celtics aren't playing every night till midnight, that's my
cut short.
drinking. Yeah, no, that's my drinking time just cut in half.
Why
you know?
did you bring that up?
I know,
I'm
it's
not
sad.
a big basketball fan, but I do feel bad for
When they're in the
people.
finals is when people start catching on. There's so many games for the Celtics, but I was hoping for a win. But what do you know?
One of the biggest reasons why I don't follow mainstream sports anymore, I was a big baseball and football
Yeah, I love the
fucking
Sox
fan
and the Pats.
because I couldn't sleep at night when they lost.
Yeah.
Like especially
edibles are good
playoff
for that.
game. I gotta
Edibles.
wait until next year until
Yeah.
they come back.
Oh, yeah.
Fighters. My guy gets knocked the fuck out 3 months, 4 months. He can come back and redeem himself. That's not happening in Major League
No, those
Baseball.
Patriots losses.
Football. I'm fucking crying for 6 to 8 months, man, until you come back.
I got my Red Sox tattoo, so that's some heartbreak right there. But the edibles help that. Yeah, look at that. We're gonna go back, right? We're gonna all the title names.
There's your camera.
Yeah, right. All the titles. Look at that.
Oh, that's fine.
And I gotta
all
put
right.
in.
So you didn't get a tattoo saying they were winning this year.
No.
All right.
No, I get it after the fact, and then I keep going in. Like, I think that the 18 was after the fact. I got it in I think 13. So then they put the 18
did
in
that?
afterwards.
Yeah, like-
Art and Soul, Mansfield, Massachusetts. Yeah, no.
My family keeps saying I thought too many F-bombs. Pat Casey's
That's
talking
how we
to me.
do it.
Dude, that's what we do on here is throw fucking F-bombs.
At least they're watching. At least we know
Dude,
they're watching.
we have a guy that counts how many F-bombs. So, Pat Casey, you may have won. And with that said, you get a fucking Pat Casey Gorilla Ninja shirt.
Well, what was Shameless Don saying his dad was watching and not happy about this
Yeah,
swearing?
well, this show's all about the F-bombs.
We say fuck a
That's
lot.
why we stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because if I was on Facebook now, I'd be kicked off for the third fucking time.
So I come from kind of like a regular terrestrial radio background, wanting that kind of stuff, and you don't get away with anything.
You
on
can't
that.
do
No,
shit.
no way.
Oh, I would have been bleeped out right
Oh,
there.
we wouldn't be on it. You wouldn't be on it. Yeah, I mean, like I still listen to Greg Hill in the morning or Toucher and Rich on 98.5, and those guys' balls are clipped. You know, I mean,
Yeah, it's water, right?
yeah,
right.
it's
One thing, like you got Paul and Al on HJY. That guys kind of have no filter. They
Yeah.
they can say balls.
They say
ass.
weird shit even
They can
first thing
say
in the
anything.
morning.
It's all
Yeah.
sexual.
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like
They talk
that.
about it fucking
Dude.
horrible shit in the morning.
They
First thing in
say
the morning.
now, listen. Here's the thing. I'm driving with my 18-year-old daughter. She's going to be 19, right? So I'm driving with her, and we're listening to HJY.
Sure.
She likes to rock music. So all of a sudden they bring in like a fucking clip of Paul and Al show talking about masturbation
talking about
and
porn or
fucking shit like that.
something. Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah. First thing
dude?
in the morning too.
Even though that's my style shit.
Oh, I love that
but
shit.
it doesn't need to be on fucking
Yeah.
mainstream
No.
fucking, even though it should be.
No.
We shouldn't be filtered at all.
Censorship
But
is a
what?
problem,
Here's
but
the thing. If you're going to filter one guy, you got to filter them all.
Yeah.
Don't let one guy say balls and the other guy say,
Yeah,
tits.
and
he gets
us
fucking-
being podcasters and radio and things like that, and not wanting to be filtered and not wanting any censorship, that's a thing. But if I'm sitting next to my fucking 7-year-old daughter and they're talking about porn and things like that on the radio, I don't.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I never want to bother with
Yeah,
that.
and that's what they do.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you get the what is it? Erectional dysfunction.
Oh, yeah,
the
nice.
fucking commercials coming
Yeah.
out of the blue
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Blue Chews, fucking.
We'll listen to
all the
podcasts all
shit.
day. All I hear about ads all day are for fucking hair loss and fucking erectile dysfunction, boner pills.
Fucking driving my
Two
car.
things I don't need
I'm
any
trying
of.
to- I'm trying
I
to
don't need
talk
any
to her
of that.
about something. Hey, so how was online class today? While fucking Paul and Al are talking about, I take it and my wife loves it.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like,
right.
go
She's
fuck
thrilled.
yourself,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
exactly.
Even though my daughter, my boyfriend don't need those, Dad. I'm like,
Oh my god. Yeah, forget that. Yeah, it just adds to those conversations that you don't want, Yeah. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, daughter.
So Tommy,
Sure.
big question is, are you coming with me for Cage Titans? Will you be able to?
No,
come?
so
All right, that's all
I
right.
wish. I got a lot of stuff coming up. Let me look at my calendar right now. I got a wedding that week.
Well,
That's
it
the
is fucking
second, right?
4th of July weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
Too,
So my wife's birthday is June 30th.
Happy
birthday, 39.
What's your wife's name?
Asha. She owns Moonstones Massage in Mansfield, Massachusetts. She will give you the best massage in going,
Dude, you're fucking.
Plug-in.
No,
Yeah.
I'm soliciting your
Yeah,
wife out there.
that's right.
Listen, can I just say something? My ex-wife is a massage therapist.
There you go.
Do you get massages?
Yeah, sure.
I got
Yeah.
nothing.
No, yeah.
It was like
She-
the Jerry Seinfeld episode when you're fucking pulling out a chair, her fucking table, and trying to get one. No,
She makes me work for it. It's her profession. She's really good at what she does. Time is money.
Yes.
But she certainly massages me as much as I need.
I get
Yep.
that. Like
Yep.
if I spend an hour on you, I could
Yep.
have, sweetheart,
Exactly.
we could have paid
It's
the
a
phone
profession.
bill.
She's a
We
professional.
could have paid the phone bill.
Yep. She's really good. So, but she definitely gives me massages.
Excellent.
After jiu-jitsu, I'm in pain all the time.
Does she have her own
Yep.
thing in the house and too?
No,
or-
it's a storefront property right in downtown Mansfield,
Oh,
Main
cool.
Street. Yep, Moonstones.
But does she have a little table at home to throw you
No,
on?
no,
all right.
no. It's
She just does it
it's
on
a mile
the
from the
kitchen
house.
table.
Yeah, a mile from the house. No, we don't do it at the house.
Shave break.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll be in the bedroom if anything, but it's a mile up the street.
So she actually lets you go to the studio
Yeah.
and work on you there?
Yeah, it's
the fuck out of here.
It's a half a mile away. It's
Jesus
in
Christ,
there.
no
Yeah.
wonder why I'm divorced.
Exactly.
I got fucking nothing.
Hey,
Dude,
Yeah.
got nothing. And when I got her, I don't want to.
she probably hated you.
Well,
That's the
everyone
thing, Joe.
hates me.
Yeah, right.
Dude, fuck it.
If my
That's
wife
why I'm
hated me,
single.
she wouldn't want to
That's
give me
why I'm
massages.
goddamn single.
Single
Speaking
and ready
of
to mingle.
single, dude, I did go on like 3 dates with that chick.
There you go.
No, it's done.
Nothing? It's
No,
all done?
I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's a free dinner. It's free dinner nights now.
Free
You know what I
gas.
mean? It's free. I'm driving fucking 30 miles and it's free dinner night. You know what I mean? And it'd be better if I'm trying to find chicks that drink beer, not fucking vodka and tonics and
Yeah.
fucking
And getting wild.
Screaming. It ain't the wild. I love
No.
wild.
Okay, sure.
Fucking drink a fucking 12 pack. I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
But when you cost me $13, $15 a drink,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm fucking buying a $2 fucking dude, I don't give a fuck. Call me cheap. Fucking gas is $8 an hour. Fucking drink beer.
Chicks who drink beer, man.
So, if you want to date with me, you better you're going to a keg party.
Hear that? Sounds like a motorcycle.
I thought that was the band ready to fucking start fucking rumbling. But
When do
yeah,
they come in here? Tuesdays and Thursdays?
they show up when they want. But Wednesdays are my night all the time. But I want to do another podcast on an, you just off to the side with, random shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm always down here.
Yeah.
So I'm always looking to fucking. I want to do like a podcast on, not a podcast, but do like a live on my Instagram and just random people call in. Like, you don't have to be anyone. Just call in and tell me, you suck.
I want to do rewatch movies. Kung fu movies, old fucking Bruce Lee movies. Sit there and talk about it, the real shit.
We can do that. We can, but you can't show the movie.
We could get around that.
How do we get around?
I don't know.
Tommy, find that out. That's your job.
They're not
That's
going to
your
pull
job for
us.
next week.
If we're watching The Last Dragon with Bruce Lee, they're not going to pull us.
They are going to pull
Are they?
us on YouTube.
I don't know all
because
the rules to that.
They're thinking we're getting revenue.
I always knew that was
Find
like
the rules.
what do they call that? Demonetized, which we're not monetized.
We are on YouTube now.
Yep.
Because we got over 1,000. So we made 3 cents today.
Really?
No.
Look at you.
We probably owe 3 cents.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, put it on my tab.
So we owe $1 at this point.
Yeah, we owe Mr. YouTube
So we're
$1.
good,
You know.
We're stars.
Yeah,
Fuck, man.
but we don't have to show the clips. We can just talk about it.
Well, yeah, because when we do Fight Companions, we have a little of the sound on, and we don't show it, but I can throw up a picture of.
Sure.
But that's different than the actual. But dude, they're not here to watch the movie. They're here to hear us.
Right, we want to talk about the
fucking
movie. Yeah, I listen to a bunch of rewatch movie. I listen to fucking 200 podcasts all the time, so they don't show the shit. Sometimes they'll play audio of a quote.
We can do that.
Yeah.
We could play audio of the clip.
Totally
that would go
doable.
good with Spotify. Maybe we'll do one that's
Totally
Spotify.
doable.
It doesn't have to be video.
Sure. No. Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be video. That's just audio. Just us sitting talking about
Yeah,
the
we'll
best
figure
of
it
the
out.
best movie. You know that
Movie
one?
I never even watched.
Yeah.
Throw it
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah, watch it or watch it the day before, talk about it in here.
2 girls
Cool.
in a cup.
Oh, listen to you. What is this, 5 years ago?
No, it's 4 girls in a cup.
Yeah.
4 girls in a keg.
From Rhode Island. 4 girls in a cup from Rhode Island.
Holy shit. What the fuck time is it anyway? 9:21. We'll go another 10 minutes. Yeah. Fucking, we'll be going an hour. Oh, it'll be an hour and a half.
We've been putting some time in.
Fucking, Pat says, my family says I swear too much. Dude, I've thrown in 700 F-bombs in the last 10 minutes before, after we talked about him.
We were all swearing a lot. Fucking is
part
the
of
best bridge word.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it
You just
awesome?
say it and then you can think of the next thing. Especially broadcasters like us. What do you say? Fucking. Then you think of the next
It's
thing.
just part of my vocabulary
Oh, yeah.
all the time. Like, my father would never swear at home, but if you would, I worked with my dad, at the post office. You worked at the post office.
nice.
So I thought he was like this mild-mannered, quiet fucking guy. He'd be at the fucking machine swearing. And my guys that I didn't work with them, other guys, and they were like, "Your father's the hottest shit." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "He's quiet." No, fucking, he's swearing always, swears up a storm.
Like my father?
Well, he has a temper. Something's not going right. This fucking thing. Like at home, it was always like, a fine nobbler. You call watching sports. You call yourself a
yeah.
pro. You
Swearing at the
lousy
TV.
bum. You lousy bum. It was always lousy bum. It was awesome.
Watching baseball, right?
I got called that a few times.
Yeah. I believe it. I believe it.
So Tommy, what do you want to talk about for the last fucking 10 minutes? Anything about the fights? Anything about your life? Anything going on this week?
Well, the
coming
fights
up?
on Friday, the grappling matches at the beginning, I think were also really good. Sometimes people don't realize that there's going to be a couple grappling matches along with the MMA fights, and it really puts on a display of good jiu-jitsu, good wrestling. Everyone was in good spirits. Chris and Sweetbread's
That
fight.
was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to their
Yep.
their page while you're talking about this, and I'm gonna show some of the stuff that went on.
And even Elvis and Leon, they got the fight of the night and the submission of the night, and I think those guys were really just top of the game, A+ class. Really enjoyed watching those grappling fights. MMA is always the bread and butter that people want to sit and watch and watch people slug the shit out of each other. But if you're really a grappling enthusiast, those grappling fights are just top notch.
Oh yeah, and fucking every one of them. I mean, they were all competitive.
Yep.
The Leon Davis, they got, like you said, they got fight of the night.
And submission of the night too, right?
And
Two of
they
them, right?
won $750 a
Oh my
piece.
god, that's great.
Fucking,
Yep.
is that what they won? No,
I don't know the
yeah,
money
they
wise.
both won. Oh no, yeah, they both won 500, and then they had to split the
They split it,
500.
right, yeah.
So 750 fucking
good.
each in
Yeah.
grappling. They got paid more than some of the MMA fighters.
Yeah, because I don't think the MMA fighters had bonuses.
No, and that's another thing.
And Leon's my teammate. You know,
Here's
so
another thing. Maybe they should start adding little bonuses to make fighters.
You'd think that if anything, the MMA ones would, because they're getting their faces beaten.
A little bit. So I'm playing the Sweetbread and fucking Chris Martino a little bit.
Yep, they were
right?
putting on a show. UFC
Sweetbread,
veteran.
ended up winning that just by control and ride time or whatever.
And Sweetbread retired from MMA, so this fight against UFC veteran Martino, I mean, this is real deal shit.
So we had John Doomer, and Mr. Kelly there. I love Kelly.
I never would bet against Duma. He wins every fight.
Never. He ended up what?
That was a good takedown
guillotine
right
in this match.
Getting that top control right there.
Fucking Doomer is just fierce.
Yep.
That was at 160 pounds, I think.
I believe that.
What is this? Oh, Calvin Cater. And as we know,
Over the weekend, yeah, that
fucking
sucked.
Joe Lozon's fight.
I mean,
fell
the Cater
through
fight
again.
was great, but the
There's
Lozon...
fucking Ashika Jim stealing the mic off Madeline Grimati. Madeline Levine. Sorry. Look at her. She's elbowing him to death, too.
Her husband, man, shows her those moves.
He's fighting actually this weekend, I do.
Those karate combat fights, those are ridiculous to watch.
I love how I have the thing right in the middle here. I don't think I have to like change.
Oh, yeah.
See,
no, it's great.
I don't think I have to change any angles now
I don't think so.
anymore.
It
You know what I mean?
almost looks like we're looking at it and pointing. Like look.
Yeah, like when we were talking to Pat.
People
and stuff.
think this is right here that I'm touching it, but it's really not. It's just movie magic.
There's Dion.
My man Dion right there.
Fucking great fight.
Love watching that
dude.
one. That was a dog
Fucking-
fight right there.
Listen, I think he was down in that fight
Into
the third round.
Yep, it was looking like it.
It was close.
Dion
like,
always comes back at the end. You know, he rallies, and he's 3-0 now because of it. So
there was one round in there that could have went either way. Like that was but that third round he just fucking took over.
His
and
opponent was really good.
Yeah, Sam from fucking Nick Newell's gym or from somewhere Ascension or somewhere that way.
Yep, Dion is
So good for them. Tyrene
thrilled.
De Silva. Oh, one big news right there with Nate Garib. He called out.
Don.
I don't want to say a call out.
He said it.
He wants a fight
Yep.
between Don Chanis
Yep.
for the title, 145-pound title.
Don was responding on Instagram
Don
and stuff
is
like that, which is
responding.
great.
Don's very happy. Don would love that
Oh,
fight.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Don three belts for Don.
So
Unless
good fighters.
the big thing is though, Don could be called up to the contender, or Nate could be called up to the contender. So that fight could never happen.
Sure.
But
Maybe it'll happen in the UFC.
let's let it happen.
Yeah.
You know, locally if they don't get their
Dana White,
fucking
call
fight.
me. You got
Call
my
me now.
number. These
Call
guys.
me.
Yep.
Call me. There's Tyrene right
I
there.
never would bet against him either.
Never.
Just always a killer. I think that was a 30-second win.
And then his opponent dropped out last minute. He fought his opponent that he fought in his pro debut.
Yep. Who he beat.
Beat him again. But hey, that shit happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
we were
think-
going over that at the beginning. We didn't realize that people had dropped out at the beginning.
Yeah, there was like, and we didn't know, there was going to be two doc fights
Yep.
at the
Yeah,
end.
and then
after
your guy there, Jake, was supposed to fight later on.
he was supposed to fight
Yeah,
first,
fight
and then
first,
he
and
ended
then
up
he
fighting,
fight
before.
And we were
after
talking
the
about
main
that
event.
during the fight because, late is late over there. It's tough, That's a long night.
So awesome. Let me get the Combat FC real quick. Oh, there's fucking.
Did you guys have a good time over there?
They had an awesome time.
I saw
It was
some of their
fucking-
write-ups.
We introduced a new guy on the team. There's lots of new fucking guys going on this team, but he did the write up. He did a really good write up on there we are on the whole event that came out today. If anyone wants to go to newenglandmma.org and check out his big his post article about the event and everything that went on there. Great work. We're picking up dudes every fucking week, dude. Every other week, new guys here. So this was I should have went to my page because we got all the other good, cool video, but this was
That's
a
a good picture.
fucking mad fight. This fight got 6,000 views on our Instagram.
Wow.
Like just the highlight of it. It's Tim Karen. It's fucking Rico DeShula. Combat FC put a fucking great fucking show on. Yeah, that was like the fight of the night right there, I do believe. Two fucking amateurs, I think.
Okay.
Just going at it. Look right here.
Oh, yeah.
They were exhausted, and he ended up fucking grabbing an armbar in him at the end.
Oh, shit. That was a good transition.
It was fucking great. They were like beating
almost
the
looked like he was
fuck out
taking
of
his
each
back.
other, and that shit happened. What else we got over here? Oh, there's like some. They did a mad hyping for this fucking fight too. Fucking Matt Denning came. I think there's Pat Casey right there.
yeah, yeah.
Had his like fucking 5th fight in a month. And he won. He fucking ended up winning with a guillotine, I do believe. Here's the thing. All right. Can I say one thing?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna shut this off. Get this the fuck out of here.
I wish I was going to that
So
Cage Titans.
you remember when Don was in the room, and I mentioned Denning fought for Cage Titans, and he had Sean Lally in the guillotine,
Yep.
and he's trying to get that choke in, and Sean pops out, and then he tapped right away with a
Because
broken
he had
finger.
a broken finger.
Well,
Yep.
guess what? Matt Denning fought a boxing match the next weekend, and then he just fought an MMA fight last week. 3 weeks.
So his finger's
prior.
fine.
He should have got.
He tapped
listen,
anyway. He tapped. That was it. That's it, you know?
You know what I mean?
Yep, it's a
I
loss.
talked about that night.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He should have,
Not talk so much shit.
well, no, but ran around with his finger like that
Oh, yeah.
because
he
it
put
probably
it out.
happens
He
all
didn't
the time.
tap. He just showed his finger. That's a loss. That's it. It doesn't matter
Yeah,
what it
but
was. You know?
I really don't. I mean, listen.
Lally's
all the
had a
respect,
couple of injury
all the respect
finishes.
to him, but when you say tapping over a finger and then you're fighting 2 events next 2 weeks in a row, stop it.
Yeah, it's
Stop it.
Just stop.
Stop
And it
it.
shows. It's there. It's on his record. And you know,
Stop it.
like I,
Even though he came away with a win last time, but the same guillotine he had on fucking. Listen, I'm just gonna talk real on the show. I didn't like it. You know what I
No.
mean? Sean popped his head out,
Yep.
and all of a sudden you're like, oh, and then you fight next week. I don't fucking like it. That's all I'm saying.
at least Sean got that win.
Yeah, fucking. That was another big a fight that was talked about briefly for like 5 minutes. Sean Lally against Pat Casey. At 170.
That would be great. I would love that one.
You know, that could still be done down the line. I know Sean, he fights sporadically.
Yeah, every couple of years.
You know, once every year, couple of
I
years.
think he said he
so-
wants to fight now.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I mean, there's options out
I
there,
would
but
love that fight.
Pat Casey needs a full camp. To be fair, I mean, there's an upside on that
Absolutely.
kid.
To be fair, of course, everyone should get a
There's
full camp.
upside on him, so
Yeah.
he needs to be
Especially at the
respected in
top
that way.
level, and I mean, Cage Titans. Any organization is no slouch. You need to be on your top game. If it works for you to take a short camp, go ahead. But if you can get your full camp and be as sharpen your weapon as sharp as it can get, that's your best bet.
There we go. So, Tommy, we're 9:30.
Hey.
So I got to be in work at 3 in the morning, by the way.
3 a.m.
It's 4 hours overtime. I go in early. I get out at 3:30.
man.
I go get a haircut and
Yeah.
a shave. So next week, I will be beautiful.
You're
I
beautiful
will
now,
look
buddy.
hot. I got back to the gym. Everything's all right now.
Come and try for us.
I will.
I want to get on your.
Anise. Wait, say that again.
I want to get
Sorry
on
to
your
interrupt
back. Whispering in your ear. That's how we do it, you know?
I'm coming. I'm gonna go. So let me just explain a couple of things to you. Anise was down last night. I don't know. You had to roll with him.
Love
Yeah.
that guy. Love
All
that.
right. So
he's a friend of mine, and he kicks the shit out of
yeah,
me.
so he's doing a YouTube
best guy ever. Yep.
YouTube channel now with techniques
All the
and
kids
stuff.
that he's showing that are in that technique, getting the move done to them, that poor guys.
yeah, well, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
A
Anise, too, will fucking bend your bones.
So he came here last night because I'm selling, practically giving away. I have so much equipment from the 5-6 years just buying gadgets and shit that I never used. I got 8-track fucking boards, 8-track mixes I never used. Not that anyone's going to use that because everything you can put through your
It's all
computer,
one computer hookup.
everything. But anyway, I have webcams because I've upgraded everything. Mics and shit. So he came down last night and I taught him like a little bit about OBS because now he wants to do the instructional videos, but describe what's going on with his,
Over.
his webcam face in there.
Voiceovers.
Be able to point to things going on here.
Graphics.
Yeah, so I basically gave him the gist of how to. So now he's going to come down. I'm going to hook him up with just the basics. I don't know everything. I know probably about 30 to 40% of OBS. Dude, I could have fucking fireworks going off on this.
Yeah.
It's just things that I don't need. I'm not.
Graphics.
I'm not a
moving.
bling. I don't need a bling. I throw
don't-
in my
you-
little videos
yeah.
here, there, and
Simple
little
is simple is
fucking
key. That's-
Dana saying shit right there. Connor over here every so often. I forget to put it on there, but one thing, Casey was
Yeah, sometimes all that the bells and whistles aren't necessary if we're just giving the content.
No,
You know?
but I would like to, I'm the kind of guy, my mind's always thinking. So I'm like, while we're talking about shit and the fighter's talking about shit and he brings something up, like when he said Joe Giannetti, like immediately I would have put Connor up going, who the fuck is that guy? I would have put that, like, I just know things, plop them in there just for.
Beforehand,
yeah,
knowing it.
or, I would just like,
Yeah,
do it, because I'm sarcastic like that. So.
all the things.
So if anyone wants me to produce their podcast, because what I'm getting at with Anise, I brought him down here last night, so I was teaching him how to do his own podcast. Set it up, and then you could just take off from there. Add your bling from there. I give you the basics.
Yeah.
So I thought about maybe starting to have, that has how that entangles me and you is if I get like 3 privates from him, I have to get like, 10 visits to Triforce, I gotta buy that package, and then I train with Anise like 2 or 3 times. He gets me good enough to kick your ass, and then I look at
Let's do it.
Like,
Yeah, right. Come on.
Salivate.
You could probably do that now.
Salivate.
If you're taking privates with a niece, I'm gonna have to not
gonna have to
go
borrow
easy
some
on
money.
you. Yeah, I'm not gonna be going easy on you. I'm gonna know who your guy is.
Dude, my gas tank sucks, dude. I get all I'm that typical white belt. I get spazzed
Move
out,
up.
and I'm
I still spaz out
like
too,
a
man.
I'm a fainting goat.
Yep. Yeah. You play dead. And then get,
I tap out when you get fucking.
when you're about to get a move. Yeah.
When
Me
you
too.
mount me, I tap.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
When
I can't
when I'm
suffocate.
getting that arm way before you just tap. Fuck yeah. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
And that-
I'm the same way too.
As far as jiu-jitsu practitioner, does that piss you off when you do all that work and all of a sudden he taps
No.
before you get sick?
Yeah, no, it doesn't piss me off because
My guy-
that's a win anyway.
Listen, when I was rolling with my guy, well, he was the instructor, because I would try to kick his ass for like a
course.
minute and a half,
Yeah.
like spazzing,
Yeah,
fucking,
try to
like,
get all the
knee
things.
on his
Muscle,
face, trying to get
yeah.
a fucking,
try to
armbar.
frame up.
I'm trying everything, and all of a sudden, he reverses me, and I'm like, I'm out of gas, and I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna fuck it, and
He waits till you're
he's like,
tired and then gets you.
motherfucker. He goes, you never let me fuck. I said, well, avoid this tap. Just
So
try. He goes, I can't do that. You
That's
tap.
like when you're hungover in the morning and someone's just squashing the shit out of you, and you're like, "Fuck it!" Like that's it. They're not doing anything. They're just doing it. They're like,
I'm
"What?
gonna
What?
piss-
You okay?"
Dude, if I don't tap, I'm gonna piss on you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I might barf. So let's tap. You win. I'm out of here.
I yelled that one
Yeah.
time too. There was a couple of fucking, I don't know who was fucking traded. There was a couple of MMA guys there. They know me well. I don't know who. I forgot who it was. Marquise Brewster, who's an old Triforce MMA fighter, and he was there jiu-jitsu. So I was fucking going against a purple belt, right? A little guy, he was tiny.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
I went in there. I'm going full throttle, fucking a minute and a half. I'm fucking.
He waits for your gas
I
tank
think
to
he
end.
just let me do
Yeah,
everything.
Of course.
I was like,
yeah.
oh my god, I'm almost getting an armbar here.
yeah.
So, and then I got to that position. I'm getting that armbar, and he just reversed me. He's on top of me.
And you're gassed.
He just started riding the fuck, like torturing me.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, squishing your arm across
Like,
your body.
yeah,
and-
like when the snake gets the fucking
Oh, yeah.
the mouse,
Just
like
totally,
slowly kill
tightening
you.
up.
He was doing that, and I felt it coming, and like the breath was coming out of me.
You
the
can't even take
gas,
a breath
I'm
in.
drowning. All I did was like looking fucking Marquise's fucking. And this guy's right, and I went, I'm gonna throw up. And the first thing, he's gonna throw up.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah,
No one
gets
wants
right
to
off.
puke right
Yeah,
there.
no
Everyone
one wants to get
stops
barfed
right there.
on.
And the purple belt kid was not so mad at me, but he was so disappointed he didn't get to fucking kill me.
Oh, he wanted to. Yeah, right. He was waiting.
But here's what happened. At least I waited like 30 to 40 seconds to be able to get a little gas, and I let him get back on me and beat me up. Like he literally, I gave my arm at that point. You know what I mean?
Push your arm straight
like,
across.
I was so fucking drowning. I didn't even know enough to fucking.
When you're completely
You know what I mean?
gassed too, like.
Yeah, I couldn't even roll over to get,
Yeah.
and he didn't want it.
Yeah.
He wanted to just torture me for a little while.
He
Like,
wanted to perfect his positions, get you in that S mount the right way.
it was like I felt it happening too. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to be fucking
Dead.
tortured
Yeah.
and
About to be in the
disintegrated.
dark realm, you know? Exactly. That's jujitsu right there for you.
Oh, dude, it was. I had fun, dude.
Absolutely.
I had fun. I rolled with like Dave and stuff. I used to go Friday nights with Dave and stuff because he had a lot of the beginner guys coming there. And it's funny
Dave's
because when I used to go with him, that guys were just starting out with me. Now they're fucking like blue belts like you. I'm gonna roll with you. Who knows when I was over there?
So I started about almost like 2 years ago in August. 2 years in August. You know?
Yep.
So
I might have been.
Yeah.
I might have
Right when I
been
started,
in that same class.
a lot of people who I started with are not there anymore.
Yeah.
You know, that's how that goes. People who I thought were like so jacked and so strong and mop the fucking floor with me every day.
Yep.
And they're
It's
just
a
not into
marathon,
it. Yeah,
bro.
they're just
It's a
not into
life.
it.
Yeah.
Right. It's they were not comfortable anymore, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if you're not taking it serious, these people that you were smashing in the beginning, you know, are gonna smash
They're
you.
gonna be
if
all over you.
'Cause it's just the way. Some people just have it naturally too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
these
just pick up
young,
shit.
talented. I'm brand. This is my first day. I'm a white belt, but I'm a Division I wrestler. That's a black belt in wrestling. You know?
Exactly.
So these young jacked motherfuckers who I can see are just hulking up and ready
Yeah.
to go. I'm like, okay, here we go. You know?
So I will come down. I got a jacked up shoulder, but
Yeah.
as long as, you know, we stay away from that a little
Sure.
bit, you know, not that you can't grab it and stuff, but if it goes behind my back or, you know, you know, something fucking,
And that's the thing too.
I'm going to tap right away,
Yeah.
but I don't want to piss
I'm an
anyone
early
off,
tapper
you know
too.
what I
My
mean?
God, like once some of these upper belts get my arm and the next step is
Yeah.
snappy snap, I'm tapping.
Yeah, I had fun there. I did. And I remember like the last couple of times I went, I told Dan Cormier because he was, you know, I went on his classes all the time.
My guy.
Him and Dave. I think one was Mondays, one was Fridays or something
Dan
like
fills
that.
in for a lot of teaching.
So I was like, the last couple, I was like, Dan, I finally making it through classes. And like the whole class.
making
you know
it
what I
through,
mean?
exactly.
And then wanting to get an extra little roll or learn something at the end.
Yeah, you don't
like,
wanna
from
leave.
someone, you know what I mean?
Yep, you wanna get
John
the gas
Duma
tank
would
up.
take me over to the end, like over, and he goes, oh, he goes, you know, your top game sucks. You're fucking, like, your hands are in. He put me in a triangle right away and fucking kill me. You know what I mean? He goes, your position
The MMA
sucks.
guys are a different animal.
Yeah, it's fucking, but
They get good.
it's like walking into the gym for the first time.
Yep,
You gotta
exactly.
fucking get there by the 1 or 2 days.
Once
and
the
then you're
jitters
right
get
in.
out, you're fine. I mean, I swear to God, as I'm walking up those stairs, I still get the jitters, you know?
Yeah.
Because
I
real shit.
hate suffocating, dude. That was
Yeah.
like my worst fear growing up, drowning and suffocating, being claustrophobic.
And that's what
you know
this
I mean?
thing is. This is making you okay with that. So
Yeah,
if the shit
I
really
need
goes
that.
down. Yeah, me too. That's
need
why.
that.
I mean, I started when I was 38, almost 39. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been watching fighting since I was fucking 10 years old.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I started 30,
Same
20
thing.
years ago. Not
We'll be at Cage
necessarily
Titans next week fighting.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. It would have been me and you. It would have been Steve and Tom. Fucking the geriatric.
Fucking double team.
Yeah,
no
exactly.
man going in there.
Exactly.
Fucking
Tag
knock
team
people
and
out.
stuff. But on that same thought, it's never too late.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
You know,
exactly.
If we're people like me who are in it for self education, for fitness, there's no such thing as too late. Just fucking do it. Just get in there. You'll wish you did. 6 months that takes you to get used to it. Will go by in a snap, and then you'll be good. Then you'll be good. G.
There's a ton of guys out there too, and the older guys going in there,
Yep.
they have injuries. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
arthritis setting it.
There's no such thing as a not sore neck,
Exactly.
not sore shoulder.
I mean, it doesn't mean you can't do it. Like
No.
me, I got the sore shoulder. I'm just worried about rolling with someone that
Yep.
might be a little rough, and
Yep.
because I got to think of I work every day. You know what I mean? I
Oh,
can't have
my
some
God.
fucking kid trying some fucking flying armbar on
yeah,
me. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
So-
And like
some-
all of a sudden it's fucking,
Nope. So you go, you notice people who you don't want to roll with. Now that I'm comfortable there, I'll tell someone, you know what? I'm not gonna let you test that move on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things like that. Hey, can I try this move on you?
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that. You know, if you get to that, you can.
Can we
you
just
know?
slow roll?
Yeah, exactly. Let me try this choke on
I
you.
am
Yeah,
not
no.
letting you put me in that.
No,
fucking thing.
let me dedicate my neck to you, son. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I had a ball. I mean, when I go, see how I said when I go, I'm gonna go at Nice. Nice has Tuesday night class, so I'm gonna go there. I know there's more white belts and
Yeah.
there's more of the beginner stages there.
And that's always good
So
when
that's
the
what I
belts
think I
are
need.
integrated. You know, we separate at some point, and the
Yeah.
white and the coloreds go separate. So it's nice when they go
That's
together.
what I need. A bunch of white belts
Yeah.
and just
And also
fucking-
color belts, because I always feel like when I'm in a class with mixed belts, including white belts, we go over those fundamentals that are so important.
Yeah.
And I see these white belts who are jacked, who are fucking killing me with these fundamental moves, because as everything, fundamentals are key.
Yeah.
The structure, the core structure of what you're learning. We can learn all these fancy shit later, but if you're getting these regular moves, these fundamental moves off, you're gonna get them.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. I think it was a benefit for me when I was going because I got ADHD. I'm all
Sure.
over the fucking place.
It's perfect for that. It's
But it was fun. Yeah,
perfect for weed guys.
Yeah, fucking humble you, put you in your place, kind of bring you down a step, slow your heartbeat down,
lower your ego.
Don't make you so anxious, Steve. I think it would slow me down in life.
Sure.
A little bit.
It's
Maybe
benefited me many times in life for that exact reason. When I want to flip the fuck out on some asshole in the grocery store, you don't.
I probably
Life is hard. I do things too, I like to flip out on people,
I got a mouth on me. I'm sarcastic. Like I make people want to punch me. That's the problem.
You're
know
in
what
a
I mean?
good profession
In real
for
life,
that.
it's like like how many people at work want to hit me, but they know they'll get
Same
killed.
with me. I work with all 25-year-olds. It's a weed industry,
You're just smarter that like a little smarter the sarcasm. Like you hit them buttons a little better because we're smarter. We're
a little better than everyone.
quicker at that humor twitch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That might piss people off, like you said. People want to punch us in the face a lot of times in life.
Yeah.
Been punched in the face a lot of times. It's been a while.
Yeah. With that said, Tom, man, dude, that was more than fucking 10 minutes. But we need to go smoke. I need to, I got a joint ready for us.
All right.
After show joint.
Perfecto.
I didn't smoke it this time.
I always say to myself, when we have these amazing guests in, Will Asia, Don, Shameless, Santis. Obviously, Don wasn't smoking, but other people were. We take the party to the parking lot, and it'd be great footage if we still had it. You know what I mean?
right.
We
We
shut
talked
down
about
here. All
just
cool
like
stuff.
sitting back out there, just put a tripod with the phone and talk about
because
that.
I know we can't smoke in here, and
Yeah.
that's fine, but like
We can do a vape in here, but I never buy it. I never get them. I forget. I'm
I don't do a lot of
I'm
vapes
more of
either.
a weed guy.
Yeah, exactly,
But the
but-
suckered vape every so often.
But
get that
we
fucking-
go out
that
there,
real-
and it's always still even at chill time right out there. We don't finish, and as we're out there talking shit at the same
We
group,
could do our, an Instagram live
Yeah,
out there.
absolutely.
You know what
All
I
the
mean?
things.
Just put the fucking thing over there. We're all smoking weed out here, talking
Yeah.
about the after
talking.
show.
Call it the
talking about
after
it.
party or something.
Fuck, we'll do that.
Yeah, man.
Next week.
Sure.
Next week, I do believe we'll say this. I think we have Dion
You were saying
Rubio
that.
in here. I did talk to
My
him.
guy, Dion.
I'm gonna speak to him Monday.
I'll lean on him a little bit, make sure he's
Yeah,
coming in.
I don't think you have to. It's just his schedule and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
he works and stuff
he's
like
busy
that. So
boy.
I know he's training. He's probably getting people ready. But
Definitely that.
he said he would. I contact him Monday.
Mm-hmm.
See, we'll tweak with the time if we need to. I'm sure he's training that Triforce Wednesday.
Yep, every day.
Probably be 8 there or 8:30 or something. So he's gonna come. If he doesn't, we'll have him call in. But while he's here, we might have John Duma or someone from that camp, Tyreme, call in and talk about their fight, and we'll recap about a little with them.
Perfect.
So I think we're booked probably. People are starting to contact me now. They want to
Good.
come on.
They wanna come on.
I'd
Wanna
rather
hang.
have the people who come. Like our Wednesday show is more set for. I would rather people come in, like one person sit with us, and then we can have someone call in at the same time. Like that's
Yeah, the
more
call
the Wednesday.
the audio, there's never going to be perfect. So when
Yeah.
people are sitting in here with us, I think that'll be
Yeah,
good. And
definitely.
it's been good when we've been doing that.
Yeah, I mean the live thing, you're kind of under, their kind of, what their
they're
sound
doing.
coming
Sure.
this way. Hey, it's live. It is what
Their
it is.
connection and their Wi-Fi at home.
Yeah. So with that said, Tom, anything you want to say before I let you
No,
go?
just to all my guys at Triforce, I was really proud of you, the way you handled the business on Friday, win, lose, or draw. I love going and watching, doing this podcast. I want to be non-biased, and I want to have a good perspective on anything, but anyone from Triforce is always going to be my guys, always going to be my teammates, and I'm always going to root for you guys. And y'all, every single one of you did fucking amazing on Friday, so keep it up, and I'm going to keep watching and supporting, and that's it.
Excellent. Well, next week we'll talk a little bit about the Cage Titans event coming.
That's right.
Maybe we'll give some predictions. Your unbiased prediction.
Oh, yeah, of
I
course.
can't give them because I'll be going to the show. I might
Yeah.
get my ass kicked if
Yeah.
I say, I can't.
That's why you got to come into
Well,
class.
they might ass kick my. Well, I get a bat in the car. I can use that.
If I'm with you, man, I'll be your bodyguard.
So that's next week, and then
Like I said, I'm going to be at a
we'll go from
wedding that weekend, so I'm not going to be able to that cage
there.
hunt,
No
which is
worries.
unfortunate.
I'll be there partying.
I wish I
for
was
both
there.
of us.
Maybe I'll call in and
You never know.
all that fun stuff.
I might do a pre-show for
Technology.
that. My own
Yep.
pre-show. You call in right there.
I'll be
What's
in
up?
Connecticut.
You'll
so-
be all fucking dressed up and shit like
I
that.
will. I definitely will.
So with that said, I think we're out of here because
Yeah.
I need to smoke some weed.
Yeah, me too.
All right, later.
Later.